Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we turn our full attention to one of the most electrifying, high-stakes moments in women's tennis, the WTA Finals in Riyadh, where Aryna Sabalenka, Iga Swiatek, and Coco Gauff lead a field of the most elite athletes in the world, all converging in Saudi Arabia with one mission: to seize season-ending glory and etch their names deeper into tennis history. This is not just a tournament. This is a battle between champions, a collision of power, precision, youth, experience, and extraordinary mental strength, all unfolding on one of the sport's grandest stages. Fans across the globe have been counting down to this moment, and now, the anticipation has reached fever pitch. The WTA Finals are unlike any other event in tennis. Only the very best make it here. These are the players who didn't just play well, they dominated, they endured. They conquered the long grind of the season, surviving grueling matches, traveling across continents, winning titles, overcoming injuries and pressure to earn their place among the final eight. And now, at the end of this remarkable season, they arrive in Riyadh ready to leave everything on the court. For Sabalenka, Swiatek, and Gauff, this tournament is not merely an opportunity, it is a statement, a test of supremacy, a chance to end the year as one of the undisputed queens of modern tennis. Let's start with the thunderous presence of Aryna Sabalenka. At her best, she is unstoppable, a force of nature whose power game can break down even the most resilient opponents. When Sabalenka plays, she doesn't just hit the ball, she attacks it, she roars, she unleashes a wall of energy that overwhelms stadiums and knocks opponents off balance. She enters Riyadh determined, hungry, and armed with the weight of expectation that comes not from chance, but from hard-earned success. Her season has been defined by bold victories, mental battles, emotional highs, and growth not just as a player, but as a competitor who knows how to rise when everything is on the line. Her supporters believe this is her moment to reclaim her throne. They point to her relentless spirit, the maturity she has gained under the spotlight, and her unwavering dedication to evolving her tactical style. But her critics, and yes, in elite sport, even the best have critics, say the pressure of the finals may haunt her, that her emotional, high-octane energy sometimes turns into volatility, that she must master not just her opponent but her own internal storm. Riyadh will test every part of her serve, her power, her composure, and her ability to face adversity with a champion's calm. And Sabalenka knows it. That's why she is not stepping into this arena to survive, she is stepping in to conquer. Across the net, and across this field of champions, stands Iga Swiatek, the epitome of discipline, precision, and mental rigor. Swiatek does not simply play tennis, she dissects it, analyzes it, approaches it with the brilliance of a chess master and the athleticism of a warrior. Her style is not chaos, it is calculation, rhythm, patience, and execution. When she locks into her rhythm, she becomes an immovable force, dictating pace, controlling rallies, suffocating opponents with impeccable footwork and depth. Her tennis is a lesson in structure, in strategy, in mental endurance. And yet, beneath her structured exterior lies steel, a fierce competitor with a burning desire to finish the season atop the tennis world. Swiatek's journey this year has not been without tests. She has battled rivals, expectations, the weight of being world number one, and moments where she had to rebuild momentum and rebuild belief. But champions are not defined by ease, they are defined by resilience. And in Riyadh she stands ready to prove once again that steadiness and brilliance can rule even in the most explosive era of women's tennis. Fans admire her grace under pressure, her respect for the sport, her relentless hunger. Critics whisper that when disrupted, when forced outside her carefully constructed system, she may stumble. But Swiatek embraces challenge. For her, this tournament represents the ultimate stage to silence doubt, to raise her legacy higher, and to stamp her authority on the year's final chapter. And then there is Coco Gauff, the superstar of American tennis, the powerful symbol of youth ascending, the athlete whose poise, intelligence, humility, and fire have captured hearts around the world. When Gauff walks onto the court, she carries not just a racket, she carries a nation's hope, a generation's admiration, and her own soaring ambition. Her rise has been nothing short of extraordinary, built on foot speed, defense, evolving offense, and the strength of a mentality few players at her age have ever shown. She has already lifted trophies, toppled giants, and transformed pressure into performance. But the WTA Finals represent a new kind of test, the test of closing a season with consistency, power, and the confidence to stand shoulder to shoulder with the most seasoned champions in the world. Gauff has grown, not just physically, but tactically, emotionally, intellectually. She has worked tirelessly to sharpen her game, to transform weaknesses into strengths, to develop a disciplined but fearless approach. Yet this field is unforgiving. Every opponent is elite, every point will matter, every rally will be played with a purpose. She enters Riyadh not as a future star, but as a contender, a player with the ability to shock, to control momentum, to turn close battles into triumphant moments. Her fans believe she is ready to take the next leap, to end the year not just celebrated, but feared. And critics? They quietly wonder if the weight of expectation will press too heavily, if the brilliance of her opponents will force cracks. But Gauff thrives in proving doubt wrong, and she comes here prepared to do just that. Beyond the big three, the WTA Finals bring a constellation of stars, each with a unique story, each with monumental ambition. Some arrive as fearless strikers capable of pulling off explosive upsets. Others arrive as master tacticians, steady and efficient, ready to exploit any moment of weakness. The diversity in style, personality, and competitive identity is what makes this tournament breathtaking. We will witness raw power against spin mastery, aggressive baseline battles against defensive artistry, booming serves against delicate angles and touch. This is tennis at its absolute finest, talent meeting pressure, skill meeting strategy, legacy meeting opportunity. And then there is the setting, Riyadh, a city rising on the global sporting stage, investing deeply in the future of tennis, inviting the world to see the power and potential of this region. The atmosphere will be electric, passionate fans, bright lights, global attention. Yet the pressure will be immense. This is the moment players dream of and fear in equal measure. One wrong decision, one lapse in focus, one mental slip could decide everything. That is what makes this tournament so remarkable. Victory here is not about luck. It is about execution, courage, patience, intelligence, and the heart to keep fighting even when momentum shifts. Who will rise? Who will fall? Will Sabalenka's power overwhelm the field? Will Swiatek's consistency carve a path to glory? Will Gauff ignite American celebration with a defining breakthrough? Or will an unexpected challenger steal the spotlight and claim the crown? As this tournament unfolds, we will witness joy, heartbreak, tension, celebration, frustration, triumph, and tears. Champions will roar. Rackets will fly. Fans will shout. Commentators will marvel. And tennis will once again remind us why it remains one of the most emotionally gripping, beautifully unpredictable sports in the world. The road ends here, in Riyadh, where dreams collide with destiny. The best women in tennis are ready. Their rackets are strung. Their minds are focused. Their hearts are pounding. Glory awaits, but only for the strongest, the calmest, the most resilient, the ones who can meet the moment and bend it to their will. Stay with us as history unfolds. I'm Stefan from Trending Update USA. Thank you for joining us, and let the battles begin. Have an amazing day, stay tuned, and prepare for a week of world-class tennis drama like no other.